got to live life. Dead, 'cause you cannot run the wind. You'll just be running out of breath instead of living life without regrets.
Alright, what's good? My bad for the voice, by the way. I'm kind of sick, but Bankai tier list, I wanted to make it earlier, but I was busy, so we'll just do it now. Also, since most Bankai burnt out like a week ago, nobody had it really, and the method got leaked, and people just recently got it. So now I can finally do this, and I will be going over every single Bankai. If you want to see full res or whatever else, full standing is irrelevant. So yeah, alright, let's just get right into it. Alright, I don't want to start with ice because it's busted, but ice easily S tier. We all know the Bankai is probably the best in the game. It's busted for 1v1s, squads, or squad killing, boss raiding, whatever you want to call it, and basically anything in the game. It's just broken. It's crazy. Ink, honestly, I put it S, but like probably the lowest in S, just because, yeah, it's good and it has good effects and stuff. But like, there's other better S Bankais. Like honestly, I'd put Flame in S, just because the AoE and the burn and the auto grip is crazy for boss raiding it, which is like what you're mainly going to do with Bankai. I'd put Flame S. I'm kind of going really fast with this. This is going to be like a 5-minute tier list. Alright, next is Berserk. Berserk is pretty good, but it's better for ones because it's more of a combo kind of thing. The Shikai isn't really good, but we're talking about the Bankai right now. So Bankai for Berserk is honestly really good. Like I said though, it's only good for ones, so I'm gonna put it like probably high B, because it is insane for ones, but like for anything other than that, it's kind of like you're gonna get clapped if they have a good thing for like AoE. It doesn't have much AoE. It has like slams and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, Confusion is good, but again, only good for ones because it's like single target and it doesn't really do many damaging moves except for like one. I think, yeah, it has like one damaging move, which is kind of weird, but it can be pretty good if you're good like at the game. It takes a lot of skill. So honestly, I'm gonna delete this tier because it's confusing me. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this like right here. Yeah, that seems good. Lightning, easy A. I wouldn't put an S just because it's not as good, but it's probably top A. It's a very debatable thing if Lightning should be S or not, but personally I put it top A, even though it is like insane. It's insane. Probably the best common, other than, actually no, it is the best common. Yeah, it's the best common. Especially with Dagger. Any of these with Dagger just makes it instantly 10 times better. Shadow is I mean, the domain is good, like it's really good, and the fear effect is kind of like the new Volt standing that got added, but I mean, it is really good, and the Shikai moves kind of also help that because those are really good too. So personally, I'd put it A tier because it's really good for boss raiding. You can, well, it's not really good, but you can boss raid with it, and you can 1v1 really easily with it. It's busted. It's broken. Crazy. Water. I've seen a lot of people using water, but most of them just get slammed every time I see them. So I'm not gonna put it too high. Like, I don't know. I'd put it above Confusion, but I don't know if I put it in Berserk. This one's really tough, actually. Yeah, I think I'd put it right here. Yeah, I don't think it's better than Berserk, because Berserk, the combos, and there's so much better. There's so much better. But water is kind of spammy, and it can be really good. Blood. Okay, this is gonna be a really hot take, but honestly, in some cases, it can be better than ice. Like, hear me out. Like, ice is really good if you're trying to like stun people, and the kill effect, it like auto grips and tracks them as a bomb or whatever. That's really good. But blood, you can heal like infinitely, and the M1s, they're so brain dead. You use M1 and people die like instantly. Even though ice is like, it's still, you can just click a couple buttons and they die. But blood, if you're ever in a pinch, you just spam your moves, and it has so much AoE. The friggin' giant rush with the ball, it has so much blood on it, and you get so much back. I'm not sure because I don't have them, but I think this gives you more than Vamp, like for healing. Honestly, yeah, these are interchangeable. It depends on the scenario. Because I mean, if you're boss raiding, personally, I think Ice is better. But if you're not, and it's like a 1v1 with two really good Bankais, I think Blood is gonna win just because they heal. But again, you heal off grips. This is why I'm for boss raiding. Ice is better. But you know, again, it's a matter of preference. I do think it's better for boss raiding than Flame, just because again the heal is insane, and you can't auto grip, but I mean you heal a ton, so it makes up for it. But yeah, moving on. Creation. Sync sucks. Always sucked. It never sucks. Harder than this. I don't think anything is worse than Creation personally. I might as well just rename this to Creation tier because you know, there's nothing as bad as that. Wind, I haven't seen much of because again, Wind is kind of bad. Like it's not kind of, it's really bad. Not as bad as Creation though. Like Creation Bankai is garbage. Never go with that Bankai. If you have the Creation, switch it off, please. You're gonna regret it a lot. Just trust me, bro. But yeah. Anyway, moving on to Wind Bankai. I only know it has like a bunch of AoE hits, so that's like mediocre, I guess. I kind of put it barely at the top of B. Otherwise, it'd be in Creation tier. But you know, it's not as bad, so it'll be there. I might put Berserk in A, honestly, just because Berserk is like super good for the combos when I'm looking at it now. I still don't. I think this is about right. Yes. But yeah, if you want me to make a new tier list when Senbon Sakura comes out, then I will, because I kind of do want to, you know, use that. But again, I ain't spending money on this game. It's a scam. Rerolls cost way too much and they're way too overpriced. If you're actually using those and buying them, you're trolling. But yeah, anyways, that's it. Peace.